Hello and welcome to the first video of this Ironman training block. So we've got Ironman Barcelona booked in for October later this year. So we're about 7 months out from that. So we're going to try and start taking the training a little bit more seriously now. So this is week 2 of paternity leave. So we're going to try and get a bit more structure back into the week. That's the plan anyway. We're going to try and get a few more double training sessions in, get back to a little bit of normality in between looking after a newborn. So yeah, we've got a busy week this week just with people coming to see the baby, so it's going to be quite interesting trying to fit in the training in between that. We're going to go outside for a nice little easy run. It's going to be about 8k just to keep the legs spinning. Right, so we're just coming up to 3k on this nice little easy run. Pace is about 5:20 per kilometre. I say easy run, might not seem that due to my breathing. Heart rate's a little bit higher than I thought, but I think that's because it's the first time I'm out filming myself talking into a camera. So I'll be honest with you, my anxiety is sky high. That's why I'm constantly checking, see if I can see anyone in the bushes who might laugh at me. But I'm then about to post this onto YouTube, so that makes no sense because everyone's going to see it there. But here we are. So it's kind of why I've chosen to run down this little backtrack, because I can see if there's anyone coming ahead. So far I've already had to turn back a couple of times because I was scared to film running past them. But yeah, here we go. So just gone 3k. I think this is probably, well, it was supposed to be an 8k run, but because of my anxiety and coming back and forth a few times, it might end up being a bit longer than that. Hello. Right, so heading to the gym now, getting there a lot later than I thought. Honestly, I've no idea where the time goes. So we had an unexpected visit from a health visitor, had some friends around, but yeah, the time just goes. We're gonna go to the gym, hopefully just get a quick little session in. Back day is on the plan for today, so just gonna hit some deadlifts, just hit the essentials. Right, okay, so day 2, heading to the gym now. Favorite day of the week, chest day. Heading there a little bit earlier than expected because I changed Charlie in the middle of the night, about 5 o'clock, and it was absolutely dripping wet. And I was panicking because I thought, I got his overheating, he's sweating, until I realised that he was actually pissing all over the bed. So that resulted in us getting up a little bit early, changing all the bed sheets, etc. So Abby and Charlie are now just taking a well-earned nap. So I'm just going to use that opportunity to use the downtime to get myself to the gym. Okay, so the plan was to go in the garage on the turbo trainer to get a little Zwift session in, but the weather has actually turned out to be pretty nice. So I thought we would do a little run outside just to make the most of the weather. But I cannot be arsed. I've not stopped yawning since I got back in from the walk. Just had a coffee, so hopefully that pairs me up, but my hamstrings are absolutely killing from deadlifts at the gym yesterday as well. So this is going to be a bit of a savage run, just definitely going to take it easy. Right, so just hit I'm now 5.5k, but that got heavy very, very fast, very humbling. So to be fair, just going to end up doing what we said originally, which is about 7 or 8k, so happy with that. The main thing is that I've just got out there, because all I wanted to do really was sit and eat mini eggs. I mean, I still might eat the mini eggs to be fair, but that's the reason why I kind of started documenting this, just to hold myself accountable. So, you know, if nothing else, making the videos forcing me to go out, get the run done, get whatever I need to get done, and then hopefully it's all worth the October. What was the finish line? Barcelona. Right, hello and welcome to the garage. So today is a bit of an active recovery day. Earlier this morning we just went on a nice little family trip down to the beach. I think it was about a nice little 5k walking because the weather was absolutely spot on. So then this evening we're just in the garage on the turbo trainer. So the route of the week is 25 minutes. It's a 12.8k loop. So we're just going to take that very nice and easy just to keep the legs moving, because they still kind of can feel it in the hamstrings from those deadlifts. Haven't done heavy deadlifts like that for a while, but things you do for content. So I also just recently got these aero bars from Decathlon. Don't really have any idea about bikes, so I've got no idea if this looks good or if it's optimal for bike riding. Got no idea. So eventually I'm going to have to go and get a bike sit. So someone who actually knows what they're doing can take a look and see if this is going to help. It's 7:25. Been up since 4 o'clock, so Charlie had a bit of a bad night's sleep last night. So using that time this morning just to get in here, get the session done whilst Abby and Charlie are napping again. So the route today, we've got 32.1 kilometres, 414 metres of elevation, and it's going to approximately take us about an hour and 15. So we're just going to get that done this morning. So we've obviously got IRONMAN Barcelona booked in for October this year, but prior to that, we have got a few more events booked in. So in about 12 weeks, we've got Edinburgh Marathon. And then a couple of weeks after that, we've got the Wall Ultra Marathon, which is 70 miles, I think, between Carlisle and Gateshead. So, whilst I'm training for the Ironman, I think a lot of this content probably will show more towards the running side, just because obviously I've got to feel like running events. I want to try and get a PB at Edinburgh. So last marathon I did was Leeds a couple of years ago. We got about 4 hours 12, but I didn't train properly for it. I found the course was horrific. I felt like the entire second half was just pure uphill, and they got actually injured before as well, which obviously affected the training. So hoping to get around 3.5 hours for Edinburgh. And I believe the course is nice and flat. It'll be a good course to PB on. And then obviously the ultra marathon is just getting that done. No time go for that. Just pure completion. So I'm gonna mainly just keep focusing on the running and the bike, and because those are the two main parts for the Ironman as well. Then for the swim, try and get in the pool as and when I can. But I'm not actually too concerned because I can pick that up after the ultramarathon in June. I'll still have got a few months to get my swimming up to scratch. Then also, hopefully the weather's going to start turning a bit better then as well, so I can start actually getting in the sea, which will be good. Actual real life Ironman practice as well, than just getting bored in the pool. So just back out for another one. You feel absolutely terrible. But instead of a bagel or a pre-workout, I decided to have a pack of caramel nibbles. So I feel absolutely shocking. Not too sure it was a clever move, but we're out. What we ended doing. Okay, so we're heading to the pool for the second session of the day now. We went to the gym earlier to do shoulders, arms and a little bit of core. So managed to get a little bit of footage of that, but I think the main take-home point of this week that I found out creating these videos is that I've actually got quite a bit of anxiety, because I got caught filming on the GoPro in the gym, and it was probably top 3 most awkward experience of my life. So that was fun. So yeah, obviously can't get any content in the pool, so I'll put the screenshot up here. I always wanted to do that, of what the workout turned out to be.
Good morning. So we're up nice and early. It's 6 o'clock. Been on and off sleep-wise since about 3. Honestly, like, Charlie, he doesn't cry. He just fusses. I've never known something so small make so much noise. So we're getting breakfast in this morning. 100 grams of oats, protein, milk, dates, walnuts, bit of flaxseed every morning. This one, we're having a few more oats actually. This would be about 1,000 calorie breakfast because we've got a big run today. Me and Jade later on at the uni. So from here to there, for me, it's about 3k. Then we'll run into Harrington Park, which is about 7k. And then we'll do half run, and then I'm running hard. So I think all in all, it's going to be around a half marathon today. So making sure we're getting some big breakfast in. Although I still need to wait about 2 hours. I'm meeting them at 8 o'clock. So I'm probably going to actually have to have a second breakfast by then. So we set off on the run to go meet Jake. Got a kilometre in, then realised I've got my park run wristband. So I had to turn around and sprint back, go collect it. Now we're back out to go meet Jake. But I've got about 6 minutes to do 3k. One thing that I've definitely learned this week was that my time management is pretty poor. So that's definitely going to need to be improved when I go back to work. Because considering I've been up since 3 o'clock, there was no real excuse to be late for an 8 a.m. meet. Alright, so I just left Jake there. I'm at 22.6k, 1 hour 50. Park run was horrific. Felt like it was a very hilly course and very icy and muddy. Spent half the time dodging all the puddles. My legs are about to pack in. I am absolutely flagging. Really should have brought some gels, get some carbs in. Still got about 5k left home as well. Oh my god, this is horrendous. Right, so there you go, 26k done. I've got absolutely nothing left in the tank. That was absolutely brutal. So I'm gonna go home and eat as much food as possible and probably do nothing for the rest of the day.
So there we go, there's the first full week back, getting back into a bit more of my normal training routine whilst taking care of this one. Like I say, it's been a very busy week, but I'm pretty happy with the sessions that I've got in. I think pretty much every session that I've done is what I plan to do, so that's great. So I've got another week off work coming up, so more of the same, maybe even try and get a few longer sessions in on the bike and the runs. And yeah, the main thing is that I've got another week taking care of this little guy. Don't wake up. Okay, great. So yeah, I've got another week, like I said, looking after this guy, which is the main thing. It's definitely going to be a reality check going back to work, but luckily I can still work from home a couple of days, so I just need to strategically plan my sessions around that. But yeah, touch wood, all going to plan so far. So let me know what you think of this kind of content. Hopefully it's alright. It's obviously a bit of a learning curve. I've never really talked into a camera before, as you can probably figure out. So yeah, see you in the next video.